Hey, good late morning to everybody. Family, friends, my sojourners, nomads, people. Even if you're just traveling on vacation or you just needed a break and went for a drive. How you doing? Well, it's Friday. And well, it's pouring rain. You know you're at Van Life with Minister Mary, right? Aloha Keakua. So you're here and we are having major rain. So, anyway. It's not been a bad morning. We had a good night. Lola and I had to find a place to sleep last night. The place that I had originally thought I was going to go to, which is the one I had the night before. There was kind of some unsavory, shall we say, people around. And I thought, I just had that feeling in my gut, probably not a good idea. I thought about circling around and seeing if they had gone, and then I would go again. But see, you don't know where they'd go, right? And you don't know if they would be coming back and, going in this same spot, or they were leaning on cars, face kind of covered, with hoodies and stuff. I'm like, I don't know about this. So, and not that wearing a hoodie is bad, because, I wear hoodies. My kids wear hoodies. But, it's just the presence that was... Something was off. Anyway, so we went ahead and went back into another section. Hello. And we drove around. And it was so busy last night. I'm like, I'm never going to find a spot. Every time I go somewhere, somebody was on my butt. So I turned off one street, went up and down and all around. And I'm like, they're going to think I'm casing the place or something. I'm like rolling around this van. And I wasn't. I was simply trying to find a place to park. But, I'm like, sheesh, I guess, really bad. I'll go in front of my son's house, but I promised I wouldn't do that until tonight because I'm watching my grandkids tomorrow. So, because I get to watch them tomorrow, where are you going, Lola? She's slowly inching her way over here. What are you going to do? You want to be in the video, don't you? I know. She's like looking at me like, Mom, here, you want to be in, yeah. You're slowly inching your way over. I know. See, I'm not sitting straight, so yes, you can come here if you want. There, you want to see people in the video? The peoples. There's the peoples. You're in every single video. You know that? You're in every single video. Oh my goodness gracious. We just have to get in the video. Okay, then sit down. Here we are. Yes. That's so pretty. Are you pretty? Tell all the people I'm so beautiful. I'm so beautiful, just look at me. I'm just beautiful. Well, this is Lola, if you've not met her before. And she is 12. She will be 13 in June. I got her when she was 2, when I rescued her from the SPCA, or whatever you call it, the pound. I wasn't supposed to even get you. I was forbidden to get another animal. We had lost a cat, actually. And that's how I got the other dog. And then, well, the other dog just kind of showed up on the porch. Mercedes, the one we had. And then we lost her, and then we lost the cat. And I was like heartbroken that, the animals, we had them, a number of years. I mean, we always take very good care of our animals. And then I was just helping somebody who was volunteering at the shelter. And she said, why don't you just come and visit, and just hang out with me? And I said, okay. So I did. And here we go. This one used to run and play fetch, and she'd get the ball, and I'd throw it, and she'd get the ball. I thought, oh, she's so cute. It was between her and another little black and white dog. But this one, you have personality. The other dog, he did too, but he just kind of fit with my personality. Yeah. So at any rate, that's how I ended up with Lola. And we couldn't think of a name for her for the longest. And then that song, Lola. Do you remember the song, Lola? Little Lola, Lola, la Lola, la Lola, la Lola, la Lola, your little Lola, Lola, la Lola, Lola, la Lola, la Lola, 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 little Lola. Yay! Anyway, that's no copyright. That's one I made up. Anyways, but that's the song. And so, I think there was a song about Lola, though, years ago. Anyway, so at any rate, here we are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is pouring rain out here, y'all. And it's been rainy. So we got up about 8, quarter to 8. Went to bed about 10, got up quarter to 8. I sleep pretty good. I didn't fall asleep till maybe 11:30, so just kind of laid there for a while and just kind of relaxed. And because it was a new area, and usually in new areas, I'm kind of like more alert, like, what's that noise? And then I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. So it was a pretty good area, and I wouldn't mind going back there again if I had to in the future. So we're good. And I remember the name of the streets. So what? Oh my goodness. Okay. So at any rate, she's already been out taking her W and her, and she went pate earlier, but it's pouring now. So we're just kind of sitting in the van, and we're near Target, and I went in Target and I bought some stuff in Target. So, I hear, I believe it's Static Camper always says, you want to patronize a place. You do. I mean, like if I'm hanging out here in this town and near the Target, and Target, nobody bothers me here. So it's been very safe for us. And so I figure, well, I should go in there. And I normally would shop at Walmart, but I've changed my affiliations right now because of, being over here. And we're safe here. It's okay. She's getting in her car. She watches everybody and barks at everybody. But anyway. So, we have an atmospheric river. Feels like the river just landed here. Which means they describe it like, what a river is, just so wide and it goes through, right? So, well, it's just so wide and it goes through. But it's up in the sky. And this one, oh, can you wait a minute? This one is dumping high wind in some areas. We had a little bit of wind last night and some this morning, but not too bad right now. And not high winds anyway. And rain, tons of rain. And we're supposed to have this all week long. So it'll stop probably like 10 o'clock tonight for a few hours and then start again in the morning. So it's going to be interesting. So it's not going to go any lower than 44, which isn't too bad. I find that with the blankets we have 4. Well, I have 4. And I got so hot, I have 3 now. And I just lay on top of the other one and cover myself with the other 3. But in case I need it, I don't take it off the bed. And then this one, I made her a little doggy bed space in the back. And she has tons of blankets. She has more blankets than people have blankets. So, and she's got them up in the front here, by me, by her seat. So we're good. So I got on here to say hi, of course, and let you know I'm fine. And I'm feeling really good. I'm glad that the move is over. It's been a week now since, it was brutal. I mean, trying to do it yourself is hard enough. And that's why I said, if you think you want to do this lifestyle and you want to maybe keep some things in storage because you're thinking, well, what if I don't like it? Or maybe in 2-3 years I'll stop and have a house again. Okay. There's no tree over me. It just went, what the heck was that? It's like somebody took a bucket and just dumped it on us. But that's the way it's going to be. And if you're thinking of that, oh goodness, I get so relaxed in here, y'all. I just, no matter where I'm at. But just go ahead and start early. Don't do what I did. I'll start a couple months. And I got rid of 8 bags of clothes. And then I got rid of all my fancy dresses. It's on one of my videos. You can see it. And then I started to get rid of housewares. And then I'm like, well, maybe I should save a little bit in case, little bit turns into a little bit more. And 3 to 4 years from now, they might come up with so many new things that you wouldn't even use what you had, right? Anyway, by the way, do you know there's a mini toaster oven? I didn't know that. Target has them. I was considering getting it, but again, it depends on the voltage because my mini toaster, I can use off of the Jackery 1000. A lot of my mini things can, but I want to make sure to have 2 of them, 2 1000s, because that way, if one is got to get plugged in, the other one's still working, right? I'll switch them off. The 500, like I said, completely passed away, and I don't know why that Jackery 500 did. I don't know if anybody else has had experiences like that. I mean, I think either you love Jackery or you don't, and I've not had problems with it in the years that I've been doing things, going camping and such. I really